Hi everyone, we are here at the Chicago Board of Election, and then the special event today was the press conference about this is a super site, so the early voting site has opened from February 13th all the way through February 28th. We'll be talking to more people here at the site. All right, we are here with Mr. Max Bever, Director of Public Information, the Chicago Board of Election. Max, thank you so much for briefing us about the upcoming elections. We heard that we are expecting a good turnout this time. If we talk about the immigrants, specifically the Indian Americans, all age groups, how are we trying to get them to vote?
Yeah, a lot of extra attention, I think, has been paid over the last couple of election cycles, not just reaching out to the South Asian community, but meeting them where they're at, advertising. We do have a budget for that, so we're happy to take requests, but I really have to put a lot to our work to Kimmy Mehta and our team for doing a lot more outreach. We find our job is much more important just going beyond translating materials, translating just like posters or ballots for people, to actually going out, creating events where you can do a ballot demonstration, show people how the voting machines work at early voting, showing how vote by mail works though too. Often vote by mail can be a better option for people to take their time at home, to get a ballot in the language that they prefer, to talk with family members. We know that a lot of the issue for new citizens, for people coming to vote for the first time, is going into a polling place where there aren't bilingual people, where there aren't people maybe knowledgeable to being able to help them out. But doing the work ahead of time, identifying places that will have bilingual election judges on election day, sharing that information on our website, having a full-time community service team that get out that, I think is critical work that I'm glad the Chicago Board of Elections is paying attention to for these last few election cycles.
So for our viewers who are hesitant just because of the language barriers, what would be the role of the election judge? How are they going to make sure that the bilingual population is comfortable? How are they going to facilitate voters who are comfortable, let's say, in Hindi?
Absolutely. So before Election Day, we do release a list of all the precincts that will have bilingual election judges, not just in Hindi, but in Gujarati and Urdu and additional languages. So voters who are interested can go to chicagooelections.gov before Election Day. It will be in our news section, but they can check to see if the precinct, if their local precinct already has a bilingual election judge. It will have ballots in Hindi at that location. If that location doesn't have a bilingual election judge, it might be a better location for them to go to an early voting site that has a bilingual early voting official. But the first thing that we do say is that if any voter has any questions, they should probably just give us a call first at 312-269-7900 and speak to either our community services team or another staff member and talk through their best options, or having staff help them look up their polling place online and explain what's available at that site.
So the election judges are going to be available both on through February 28th and also in April as well, like people who miss out.
That's right. So we've got 933 physical polling place sites with 1,290 precincts. So we've got a lot of polling places for Election Day, but a good number of those will have bilingual officials one way or the other. And we'll do it all again for April as well.
And you said mail-in ballot is always the option as well.
A mail-in ballot can be the best option for voters, and especially a lot of new citizens, because they can come in their preferred language, they can take the time, talk with family members at home. Because the one thing with election judges and early voting officials is they can speak to folks, but they can't help them vote. An election judge or an early voting official can't look over their shoulder and touch the touch screen, and every voter. The board wants every voter to feel like they have independent access and to not have anyone interfere. But we do know that voters, sometimes need some help. And often that can be easiest for a lot of first-time voters to vote by mail at home and have some family members that they're comfortable and they can trust be a part of that process too.
जैसा कि आप लोगों ने सुना, बहुत सारी साइट्स हैं यहाँ पर जहाँ पे आप ऑनलाइन भी जा सकते हैं और आप देख सकते हैं कि आपके पास कौन सी कन्वीनियंट लोकेशन है जहाँ पर आपकी लैंग्वेज के जज जो है वो अवेलेबल है। अगर वो ऑप्शन आपके लिए सही नहीं है तो आप जो है मेल इन बैलेट के थ्रू भी अपना वोट कर सकते हैं। बहुत सारी फैसिलिटीज़ आपके लिए अवेलेबल है। जो नंबर आपको प्रोवाइड किया गया है, मेक श्योर यू कॉल द नंबर इफ़ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन। आपको कोई भी क्वेश्चन है आप उस नंबर पे कॉल कीजिए एंड मेक श्योर यू गेट आउट एंड वोट। Max, on that note, thank you so much for speaking with us, and we hope to see you again, and we'll spread the word so that we make sure people come out and we get a good population.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you getting out the word. Thank you.
Thank you.